Hello children, today I am here with the video for the students of class 5 science. This is chapter number 4 of your science book and it is solid, liquids and gases. So in this chapter we are going to study what is matter, what are the different states of matter, arrangement of molecules in matter. First of all, what are molecules also? Solid, liquids and gases in water, change of state of matter and physical and chemical changes. So let's get started. I would suggest children, please keep your pencil along with you so that you could underline the important topics by pausing the video. Anything that occupies a space and has mass is called matter. Anything around us, it could be your school bag, your notebook, your pencil, your pen, your book, your table, your chair, everything. Even the human beings are also considered as matter because the definition of matter says anything, whatever the thing is, anything that occupies a space and has mass is called matter. So we children, we human being also occupy some space. Suppose we are sitting in some place and we acquire some space there. Also, each of us has a mass, means weight. So human beings are also considered as matter. So the definition of matter is anything that occupies a space and has a mass is called matter. Matter can be solid, liquid or gases. So there are three states of matter, as you know: solids, liquids and gases. Here is an activity, children. You have to pick the odd one out. You have to circle the odd one out. See, question number 1 says soap, brick, pencil and air. Soap is solid, brick is solid, pencil is solid. So, which is the odd one here? Air is the odd one here. So, we will make a circle around air. Similarly, you have to find out, you have to sort out the odd one. You have to pick or circle the odd one out from the given table. Next is, matter is made up of tiny particles called molecules. Everything, every matter is made up of tiny particles and these tiny particles are known as molecules. Molecule cannot be seen with naked eyes. It can be seen only through a microscope. And molecules in different substances are arranged differently. Every matter, whatever the example of matter you are giving, every matter is made up of tiny particles. And these tiny particles are called molecules. So underline the statement here. This is the definition of molecules. Matter is made up of tiny particles called molecules. Arrangement of molecules in matter. Let's now study the next topic of discussion. See, our next topic of discussion is arrangement of molecules in matter. Means under this topic we will be studying how the molecules are arranged in different states of matter. As you know children, there are three states of matter: solid, liquid and gases. And all the three states of matter have different arrangement of molecules. Yes, the molecular arrangement in solid is different. It is different in liquid and it is also different in gases. Let's now read about all these. See, as you can see in the picture also, children, this is a picture showing molecular arrangement in solids. These are the tiny particles. These tiny particles are known as molecules. And you can see how tightly they are arranged, how tightly they are fixed to each other. There is no spaces between the molecules. So let us now read. In solids, the molecules are tightly packed. They attract each other with a strong force of attraction. There is no intermolecular spaces between the molecules, so they cannot move. That is why solids have a definite shape and volume. Volume means mass, weight. Okay? See what happens, children. As you can see in the picture, here is the molecular arrangement of solids. These solids are, as you can see, all the molecules are very closely packed to each other. There is no spaces. The spaces between two molecules is known as intermolecular spaces. See, these are the molecules, and the space between the two molecules is known as intermolecular spaces. So as you can see in the picture also, there is no intermolecular spaces. That's why they are very tightly packed to each other, and this arrangement of molecules provides or gives the solid a fixed or definite shape. Have you ever seen a chair changing its shape? Have you ever seen a book changing its shape? No, not at all. It doesn't happen because the molecules are so tightly packed that they do not have spaces to move here and there, and that's why they are not able to change their shape. And this property of solids, this molecular arrangement of solid, gives the solid a definite shape and volume. Next is the liquid. As you can see, children, there is spaces between the molecules. Yes, they are not so closely packed as in the solids. Yes or no? In liquids, the molecules are not so closely packed. As you can see in the picture also, there is a spaces given in the spaces present in between the molecules. These are called intermolecular spaces. Molecules are not so tightly packed. And the force of attraction between the molecules is less as compared to that of solids. See, here the molecules are very tightly arranged, so they are very tightly attracted to each other, very closely attracted to each other. But since there is a spaces between the molecules, the intermolecular force of attraction is less in comparison to solids. That is why when we pour the liquid, liquid do not have a fixed shape. When we pour this amount of liquid, suppose this is water, when it is kept in the glass, it takes the shape of the container, means glass. When it will be poured in a bowl, it will take the shape of the bowl. When it will be poured in the jug, it will take the shape of the jug. Because there is spaces between the molecules, and the intermolecular force of attraction is very less in liquids. Liquids do not have a fixed shape, but liquids have a fixed volume. Volume means weight. Liquids are measured in liters and milliliters. So this is known as volume. Let's now read. There is intermolecular space between the particles so that they can move freely. That is why liquids can flow. This is also a property of liquid, that liquids can flow. When water is spilled over the floor, it flows down. But have you experienced that if your pencil flows down, is thrown down on the ground, does it spills over? No. Liquids have a definite volume but do not have a definite shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are kept in. So next is the activity. Write down 2 examples of solids. 2 examples of solid, you can write anything, and 2 examples of liquid. Liquid, water, milk, anything can be there. Next is the gases. As you can see in the picture also, there is large spaces between the molecules. The intermolecular space is very large in the gases, in the molecules of gases. Also, the force of attraction between the molecules, since the molecules are very loosely packed, the force of attraction between the molecules is very less. It is less than in compared to solids and also less than in compared to liquid. So let us now read. In gases, the molecules are very far apart with large intermolecular spaces between them, as you can see in the picture also. They can move freely in all directions. So for this I would like to give you an example. When you burn an incense sticks means agarbatti. When you lit an incense stick or agarbatti and place it in one corner of the room, what happens after few minutes? You can smell the fragrance of the agarbatti in the entire room because the smell that is in the gaseous state has been diffused, has been mixed in the air present in the room, and that's why you can smell the fragrance of the agarbatti in all the direction in the entire room. Gases do not have a definite shape and volume. This is the property of gases, that do not have any shape or they do not have a fixed volume. Now next topic of discussion is solid, liquids and gases in water. Some solids like sugar and salt are soluble in water. Soluble means when they are mixed with water, they disappear, they dissolve completely, they get mixed in the water completely. This happens because their molecules spread themselves between the molecules of the water. Understood? Because suppose these are the molecules, when they are mixed with water, suppose this is water and sugar is added to this water, what happens? The molecules of sugar, they spread between the molecules of water. That's why they dissolve, they get mixed in the water. Name any two solids that are insoluble. Insoluble means they do not mix in the water. Name any two solids that are insoluble in water. Sand, stone, wood, iron. They do not get mixed in the water. Understood? So therefore they are also called insoluble in water. Next will be explained in the next part of the video. Thank you children.